Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Greg. This is Stephanie. We are living in Key West, and we're also real estate agents here in Key West and the Lower Keys. Man, it is a beautiful day.
It is.
Also, hey, if you like our content, please click that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Stephanie, what is up?
I feel like a lot is up.
Ooh, okay.
So first of all, I said this like last week or 2 weeks ago. It's cold.
It's freezing right now. That's why I have a hot latte. Usually the past couple podcasts I've done, I've had iced.
Yeah.
Not today, girlfriend.
You burned your whole self all the way down to your stomach when you took your first drink.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was not worth it. It was very painful.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not cold as compared to our friends in the northeast, but
Okay.
it's chilly for Key West.
It's in the 50s right now.
Yeah, that's pretty chilly. And it's overcast and it's a little breezy and we're right on the water. It feels cold. So it's chilly.
It was cold. So our office is very close to Harpoon Harry's.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go get us lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to wait a little bit because it's actually really busy right now. And,
well, there was a half marathon.
There was a half marathon
Yeah.
and they ended right there in that parking lot across the street from them. And let's just say I was cold the whole time.
I believe it.
There.
I believe it.
And I got long sleeves and pants on. But
yeah. Nope. It's chilly.
Yeah.
We are also on the hunt for our next spot, our long-term rental. So we're in the midst of that. We won't disclose too much as not to jinx anything.
Or
but
get anyone's hopes up because I know everyone's very invested in
yes.
in us getting a place.
Yes.
So,
we've been looking at places. We have some communications out there. So whatever we're supposed to be in will happen with ease. But yeah, we're still
frickin'
doing that.
Crossed.
Frickin' fingers crossed. Yeah.
Because I think I can speak for both of us. We're tired of bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to be staying.
Yep. Ready to.
We're not leaving Key West.
No.
We just don't want to keep having to go place
Move
to
houses,
place.
basically.
We want to be locked into a year.
Yep.
And that's where we're at right now. And that's our goal is get locked in.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yep.
Not wait till I'm done with that.
Yep. Now I got her stitches out.
Now I got her stitches out, and the vet said they look phenomenal.
Yep.
So she's doing good.
She is.
We
got her a wagon.
I did. We got her a wagon. Had to order on Amazon because any of the ones here, like at the Ace or Home Depot or anything like that, West Marine, they weren't big enough. So they had the nice little carts, but they're too small for her. I want her to be comfortable, not like curled up in a ball. So I want her to want to be comfortable and stay still, or not stay still, but stay in the cart. So ordered it on Amazon. I think it's is it almost 4 feet long?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
But that's the whole cart. So when you take that out, it's really the inside. I think is right around 40.
Yeah.
Something. So I'm excited to get that because then I can start going on the long walks with us. We'll let her walk till she's done, and then
she can just
toss
ride
her big butt in the wagon, and hopefully it wheels easy. And
just pull her along.
So that's on that front.
Yep.
Winnie and Perry are kicking butt and taking names.
Yep.
Seafood festivals this weekend. We went to it yesterday.
We did. It was
lots of seafood, lots of people.
Lots of people.
It's over there in the Bay Point front. Bay Park.
Yeah.
Bay Point Park.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed it. First try. Yeah, so we did that, and that was fun. We walked to it from our place, probably about a 15-minute walk. And it's actually beautiful weather right now. It was beautiful yesterday, beautiful today. It's a little chilly.
Yeah, as long as you have like a little jacket or something, you're
Which
dressed appropriately, then
All my winter clothing is in Gainesville.
Yeah, but you have some long sleeves and stuff.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's still freezing.
Well, that's a linen shirt.
I should have tossed on my flannel.
You should have.
I got one flannel here, but it's a lightweight flannel.
Yeah. We're not really built for cold weather down here, so.
Nate.
Yeah, so and I posted 2 videos this week on our TikTok about the chickens. We get a ton of questions about the chickens here. And so I did one video about the history of the chickens, and I did one video about like the care of the chickens, who takes care of them, where, if there's an overpopulation problem, where the extra chickens go, and just kind of like all the information about that. So it's actually really interesting. I think there's a lot of like mixed feelings about the chickens on the island. I like them, I like them. I think animal lovers.
We like all animals.
Yeah. So check those out. Yeah, check it out on TikTok.
Yeah, go check those out. Put up the Captain Tony's again.
I did. Yep.
You're going to do another video on probably another bar.
More than likely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's, yep.
It has a very long history. So, yeah, there's a lot of details. So, probably do. Haunted. Oh, yeah. I would imagine. Yeah. Ernest, probably. That's his favorite bar.
Mm-hmm. So, that's that.
Yeah. And then we've just been working. I think we're going to start maybe doing some work with the Florida Keys SPCA, which is really exciting.
We go on a tour Wednesday of that.
Yep.
So that'll be fun.
We get to go see the facility.
New facility I think they just built.
Yep. So we're doing that. And yeah, I think it's just we just got a lot of different things going on right now, and it's good. It's all good stuff. It's just a lot of balls in the air and
busy.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I hope the next place that we get is not upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't mind personally, but Naya, that's a kind of a pain with Naya.
Yeah, it's hard for her to go up and down. So a lot of times we carry her down, and then we partially carry her when she comes back up.
Yeah. So that would be nice. Nice little change.
Yeah.
So so that's that. What do you want to do?
House of the week.
House of the week.
Yeah. So
we talked about it on our TikTok this morning.
We did. Yes, we walked past it. You talked about it a little bit on our live this morning. If you don't follow us on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. That is where we are the most active. We go live
most days.
Most days at least once, if not twice or multiple times. Yesterday we went live 3 times. We went live in the morning for our walk. We went live in the afternoon at the seafood festival on our way. Once we got there, I think too many people were on the Wi-Fi, so we lost signal, but we were live for the walk there. So we walked a different part of the island, and then we were live last night for our evening walk with Nai. So those are normally shorter because Nai's with us, but so definitely follow us on TikTok. Even if you're not on TikTok, get on TikTok to follow us.
Yeah, it's worth it just to do
It's worth it, yeah. So our house that we're featuring this week is 216 Eanes Lane. It's Eanes. I know Greg puts links to these things as well. Oh, well, he should. So anyways, 216 Eanes Lane. So
I gotta cover the mic. No, I don't.
This is in a phenomenal location.
It is in a great location.
So
between Duval,
and
Whitehead.
Yeah,
it's literally between the two.
It's on Truman, so like the main drag.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Truman between Duval and Whitehead. So you go over Duval Street, and on the right side before you even get to Whitehead, you turn down Eanes Lane. It's just this little lane. There's just a few little houses on it, but it's back, so it's a little quiet. And what's really cool about this house, I mean, it's very nice on the inside, very well done, lots of features we'll talk about. But what's really cool is when you're in the backyard, you can see into the Hemingway house's property. So you can see the Hemingway house. And then if you look straight ahead, you can see the lighthouse. So you have this incredible view of these two cool
iconic
landmarks.
Landmarks in Key West.
But then the house itself is a 4, 2.5.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, and the inside is redone. It's redone really, really nicely. It's really pretty. And then there's a guest house, like a pool house in the back.
Yep.
So they call it a half bath because inside it's just a toilet and a sink, but the outside, like guest house, also has an outdoor shower.
Yep.
So
fenced.
It's fenced, yeah. So you technically have...
Can't see your nits and bits.
Right, exactly. You have some privacy. But you have a shower out there. It's just outside. So that's why that's called a half bath. But it's really it's a full bath, really. You have all the functionality, I guess is what I would say, in the guest house. The guest house is new. And then the pool is beautiful. It's heated. The outdoor space is really, really pretty, spacious. And they do use it as a vacation rental. So they have a rental booked for February for $12,000 and a rental booked for March for $7,000.
That's a little low too.
It's definitely low.
7,000 is definitely low.
Well, and that's what we were talking about this morning.
But I think they rented it to friends. That's what it was.
That's right. Was it this morning or no? Maybe it was last night. Someone was was it this morning or last night? Someone was asking us about occupancy rate.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been this morning. Anyways, someone was asking about if you buy a rental property, what is the occupancy rate? Like basically asking what can you expect in terms of how often your house will actually be rented and the revenue that you can make off of it. And the answer is dependent upon the rate that you put on your house and also how you're advertising it. Like if someone can't find it, then obviously your occupancy rate will be low. If you're way overpriced, your occupancy rate will not be as high as it could be. But what we see, we don't manage rentals, but what we do see on the island, and this makes a lot of sense if you think about it, is the people who price themselves competitively, and typically what that looks like is a little lower than, you know, some of the higher price points of rentals for that size or that area on the island, they stay booked.
Yep.
So it's really about having a little bit of strategy around it and picking and saying, you know, is it that you want to maximize and get the absolute highest dollar you maybe possibly could get for that month? Or is it about keeping your occupancy rate a little higher, keeping people in there and making revenue, you know, month over month or whatever it is, week over week if you've got a transient rental. So all that to say, Ian's is being used as a vacation rental. They do have bookings. The bookings are not, in my opinion, indicative of what they could be getting for the bookings. And if it's a place that like you want to spend time, if it's a place you want to spend time, it's a great place. If it's a place you want to rent, it has a ton to offer on the rental market.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's listed at 2.5.
It's listed at 2.5.
Yep.
It's a little over 1,300 square feet. And the little cottage in the back is 231 square feet. So it's a nice
it's got
little,
a bed, a TV, and then the bathroom. So, I mean, it's a cool little spot.
It is. It's a great spot. It's a great location. Tons to offer. Walkable to everything. But on a quiet little lane. Yeah, it's a nice little property.
So that is our house
of the week. Yep. All right. So
let's do what's going on in Key West.
So
we'll end on our funny stuff.
Yeah, we'll end on the funny stuff. So
at least it's funny to us.
Exactly. Isn't it so funny too? I was thinking about, we didn't say this like when we were talking about Naya, but isn't it so funny to see people's like reaction to Naya like when we're walking with her?
It is. So it's three things when you're walking with Naya, right? Because Naya's a big girl.
She is big.
This one happens every single time. Doesn't matter. They point out that she's wearing shoes. They've never seen dog in shoes, apparently. She does have leopard print shoes, but
in fairness,
she works them.
She does.
2, they'll either be like, oh my God, and then they'll very cautiously see kind of like if they can pet her.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3, we'll have what happened last night, where literally we were walking her, and I'm very mindful of Naya just because she's a big girl, and I know some people maybe are cautious or afraid of that.
But it's also so funny too because like Naya's energy is so calm. Yeah. Like she's
literally Eeyore.
She just moseys. She doesn't put off a frenetic energy or a dangerous energy or she's the sweetest soul. Yep. Like it's so funny when you see people like scared of her.
But they were like, it was 2 people and they literally fell off the curb.
No, they really like
dodging Naya, but they weren't even close to her.
Mm-mm.
There's probably 3 feet in between them, and I had Naya right at my hip.
Naya, I don't even know if Naya noticed them. Like it wasn't even like she was looking in their direction or like even walking towards them. It's so funny. Yeah, people are funny.
People.
Okay, so what's going on this week? So
what is going on?
The Southernmost Regatta. So it says top sailing teams from around the world compete in the waters off Key West, showcasing colorful sails and avid sportsmanship during 5 consecutive days of racing.
That would be cool.
Yep. So spectators can watch the races from various waterfront venues, mingle with the sailors, and view sailboats at the Galleon Resorts Marina at 617 Front Street after each day's races. And this is the 16th through the 20th. So that starts tomorrow.
What's today?
The 15th. So this coming week.
That's tomorrow, guys.
Yep. So that sounds cool.
Actually, no, that's today. Because we'll drop the podcast on Monday.
Yep. And the Rock Island Festival is coming up.
I've had multiple people ask about that.
So that starts Tuesday.
Okay.
So that's till the 21st, which is Saturday. So Tuesday through Saturday.
And what is that? Just a bunch of people rocking out?
It says more than 20 of the best and most iconic rock bands bring their massive hits to the southernmost city in the U.S. for 5 days of unforgettable songs, sun, and sand at Rock Island Fest. The lineup includes Styx.
And Stones, yeah.
No, do you know Styx? That's from like the 80s. Loverboy,
iconic.
Vince Neil,
I thought you were going to say Vin Diesel.
Tesla, Quiet Riot, and many more. Single day and 4-day passes are available with performances at the Truman Waterfront. That's
Alrighty.
Cool. There you go. And then there's also
Rockfest. No, Rock Island.
Yeah, Rock Island Fest 2023. Then there's also Sunday is the Animal Farm.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's the is it second and fourth Sunday?
And they just got a new rescue.
Yes, they did.
It's a skunk.
It is a skunk.
Pretty cool.
We gotta go see him.
We gotta go see him.
Yeah.
We'll go see Farmer Jeannie maybe next Sunday.
Yep. So the second and fourth Sunday of every month from 1 to 3, it is free. They do accept donations. Mm-hmm. And if you follow us on TikTok or have listened to our podcast before, we've talked about this. But
our YouTube.
Or YouTube,
a lot of the animals on
we've
there.
Talked about this a lot. It's one of our favorite things. So it's a rescue farm. There are rescue farm animals underneath the jail, the QS jail, the Monroe County Jail, that's located on Stock Island. It sounds funny, but it's really nice. Really cool. It's really nice.
It's big.
They have like an on-site clinic now.
Ton of animals,
yeah. Like, and Farmer Jeannie's one of the sweetest humans.
One of, if not the,
truly
sweetest human.
In her off time, when she's not running the farm, she has a rescue for hospice chihuahuas.
Yeah.
So she
just took in an Italian Greyhound though, and it is probably what I would look like if I was. Mm-hmm. A dog
built like you, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say built, but I guess not. But it's very skinny, and very long legs.
Yeah. Chase.
But I would not be as short as he is, although he's pretty tall for an Italian Greyhound. But he'll put a little bit of meat on his bones, I'm sure, and he'll get back into his Italian Greyhound racing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little cutie. So
yeah, he is.
That's Sunday.
Yep. Cool.
So that's all there's other stuff going on, but those are the highlights, I would say.
All right. So, we're going to wrap up this podcast with things that we just don't get, but other people like.
Yeah. Now, and maybe a funny question as well. Or like just a question.
You have that on standby.
Maybe. Yeah.
So this first one, I don't actually know what it is. Stephanie says she has one. She says she's going to bring it up. So you're going to see an honest reaction from me. And maybe I do get it. But maybe I don't.
Oh, I actually have 2.
Okay, great.
They're related.
Okay.
Goldfish crackers.
I like those.
I don't get it. They don't do much for me.
Get off this podcast with it.
No, like if I was picking a cheese cracker to eat, I'm picking a Cheez-It.
Yeah.
100 times out of 100.
Man, I don't know. I like the goldfish too, though.
See, I think they have sort of a funny taste too.
Now, to be fair, I haven't had them in a really long time.
Yeah.
But Cheez-Its are definitely cheesier.
Cheez-Its are cheesier. Goldfish, they don't do anything for me. They don't taste cheesy. They don't taste like they have a good flavor. They have like a weird flavor to me. I saw a goldfish commercial the other day, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I put it in my list of things I don't get, because they did a whole commercial about it. I was like, I don't even like goldfish. If I was really hungry, I would eat them. It's not like they make me like nauseous or something, but I just don't care for them. All right. Okay. Second thing I don't get. Twizzlers. It's just red. They're chewy and red, but there's nothing.
And tasty.
Are they?
I like Twizzlers. So that's 2 things that you don't get, but the whole world else does.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. So those are the 2 things.
I'm going to toss one on in there too.
Okay.
Buffets.
Oh, God.
Now, I don't know actually if a lot of people like buffets, but buffets are nasty.
No, for real.
I've seen kids pick their nose, grab a handful of cheese, and run off.
Have you actually seen that?
No, but
it happens all the time.
I'm sure it happens all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of it just has to do with people's boogers going in there. But
booger fear.
Yeah. You're essentially saying, "Oh, can I have that mac and cheese and a side of boogers?" Yeah. So.
Well.
And germs.
And we're not parents of human children, but I have seen how many parents allow their kids to just run up to our dogs because they're not paying attention or they're not.
And our dogs are so cute.
Well, yeah, but also cheese is yummy. So if they wanted cheese from the buffet, that's what I'm saying it takes that much time. Like those things can happen.
Yeah, so. I mean, it's disgusting.
I agree with you.
That's completely. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
cruise ships buffets.
Oh,
all you can eat buffets.
That's the worst. It's no.
Let me just tell you, if you go to an all you can eat buffet for $10, you're getting some nasty food.
No, that's like
there's no way that's remotely quality food.
Yeah.
For $10, all you can eat.
Yeah, like Golden Corral.
Yeah.
With the chocolate fountain.
Yep, I had an employee that was her favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Golden Corral.
Yeah, and maybe it's good, but it's the buffet style where anyone could just put their hand in the chocolate fountain. I mean, I could see a kid just putting their hand in the chocolate fountain like that.
Right.
It's like a luge.
Yeah.
Like those luges, but
like
just like chocolate. Luge? Yeah, but with chocolate.
Yeah.
Like chocolate
ice. Anyways, so those are things that some of us just don't get.
Do you want me to ask a question?
But some people like it. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
Okay, so if there was an apocalypse,
yep,
but you survived,
yeah,
what would your job be?
What would my job be? I wouldn't have a job.
If you were contributing to society in some meaningful way, like what would you do?
I wouldn't mind, like, especially being down here in the Keys, like, be like a harvester of food and growing crops and stuff.
Agriculture.
Cool. Yeah, agriculture. I mean, that is my degree, but not that I use my degree, but that would be cool. Like, so being able to go out and catch fish and lobster and shrimp and all that, and then maybe have like a huge farm like that has like vegetables and fruit and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I could definitely see you doing that. Farmer Greg. But also, like, wouldn't you want to help with like building things and like fixing things and all that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like you would like help people with their houses and no, I could see you doing both. Like you're like a carpenter.
Apparently I would just be do it all.
Like carpenter and a farmer.
Yeah, I would definitely like to help rebuild and all that kind of stuff because I love doing that kind of stuff. What about you?
I think I would probably help with taking care of the animals.
Yep.
I'd probably be the therapist for our little, enclave of people. Yeah. And then I would probably help with, like trade, like setting up businesses, even if it was just like trading or whatever, but helping people kind of get like their little
strategy wise.
Yeah. Like just helping everyone work together really well, like the systems and like keeping things. Yeah, exactly. So I'd probably be a leader.
Yeah.
I'd be the boss of the.
You'd be a boss.
Of the Keys.
There you go. Boss Stephanie.
I'd be the president.
President Stephanie of the Conchs Republic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, there you go. Yeah, I think, golly, man, we'd be formidable?
It is, yeah.
A formidable team.
We would.
Yeah.
We'd run
pretty
that
much.
Shit.
Yeah. Boom. Well, make sure you're on the Keys if and when that apocalypse
If you want to survive.
Yeah. You're in good hands in the Conchs Republic with President Stephanie. So, well, cool. We did this podcast a little shorter. I'm sure we can just keep talking and blabbing forever, but we're not going to. So, once again, Stephanie, Greg, real estate agents here in Key West and the Lower Keys. So, please feel free to reach out if you have ever been thinking about getting a property down here. We'd love to connect and help you find your little slice of paradise. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll have to make sure I line that up with me, but hit that subscribe button. Please follow along. We try to drop one every Monday. Go follow us on TikTok, all our other social media channels. And yeah, you guys have an unbelievable week, and we'll see you later.
Oh, wait. I thought of something.
Oh, just kidding.
This is a PS.
Oh.
We're doing our blind taste test, key lime pie taste test. So if you have a vote on a key lime pie you think we should have in our taste test, it would have to be located on Key West.
Yep.
Send us a message, shoot us an email. We actually on our link tree, but you'd have to go on TikTok to get on our link tree. We have a link where you can click and send in a little form. Yep. But anyways, send it, carrier pigeon us, write it in the sky, whatever. Just let us know who you want.
Yeah, well, we're doing it next weekend, so don't carrier pigeon and it won't get here in time.
They're fast.
That's true. Hawk it.
Thank you for listening.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya.